There's really two ways of looking at Bullfrog's newly released futuristic racing game, Hi-Octane. The first way is on the merits of the game alone, the graphic quality, gameplay features, and so on. When you look at it like this, Hi-Octane is a fun, solid game which anyone would be proud of.
The second way to look at it is from the standpoint that this is a Bullfrog game. I mean, Bullfrog never misses. Everything they make is a classic in the truest sense of the word. But then, there's Hi-Octane.
Think of it like this. Bullfrog, the same people who brought you such noble games as Syndicate, Magic Carpet, and the truly classic, the one that started the whole God Sim genre of games populace, now brings you their latest creation, Hi-Octane.
Hi-Octane is a racing game set in the future, where race cars are replaced by hovercraft, which are equipped with guns and missiles.
Forget about trying to jockey for position in Hi-Octane. If someone isn't where you want them to be, simply blast them out of the way. In this respect, Hi-Octane is probably the most action-packed racing game on the market.
It's a fast and furious blastathon which looks great and really is fun. But why was I not impressed?
Probably because that while it's true that this is a nicely done game, there's nothing innovative, nothing original about it. Nothing Bullfrog.
Hi-Octane uses the same game engine found in Magic Carpet. In fact, they look and play a lot alike, which I guess is to be expected, and it's not a bad thing at all. It lends itself very well to racing.
But Magic Carpet had true three-dimensional movement in it. You could go up and down as well as left and right. But the hover cars in Hi-Octane, while using the same engine, can only be turned left and right.
Yeah, what's up with that? I'm flying through the air in this ultra-advanced hovercraft. I'm making leaps off ramps, which nearly put me into orbit, and I can only turn left and right? I might as well be driving something with wheels.
The weapons mounted on each vehicle, the gun and missile launcher, can be upgraded to different powers by collecting power-ups situated along the track.
I love the weapons, but there just weren't enough. Using the engine in Magic Carpet, I guess I just assumed there would also be a ton of weapons like there were in Magic Carpet.
In fact, the back of the box says, and I quote, "Select from a range of weapons."
What game were they playing?
Not this one, because nowhere in the game does the player get to choose any weapons. The weapons are always mounted on each vehicle every time you play. And even if you could choose weapons, there aren't any to choose from. No cannons, no fireballs, no sharp sticks, nothing but a machine gun and missile launcher. That's it.
Another similar problem with the game are the tracks. Namely, there simply weren't enough.
The tracks are well designed, from an easy round and round style to an advanced twisting and turning design, but there's only 6 of them.
They're good, but come on, we're talking CD-ROM, guys. Mucho power. All the awesome cosmic storage space in the universe.
Itty-bitty racing space.
With such a low number of tracks, Hi-Octane is walking that thin line that no other Bullfrog game has ever walked before, becoming old in a short period of time. The hovercraft you get to race in Hi-Octane are really neat. Each vehicle has its own set attributes like armor, speed, and firepower.
The designs range from the little speedster built for speed but easy to destroy to the huge behemoth of the game, the Jugga, which can take a nuclear bomb blast and eats little speedsters for lunch.
There's a nice range of cars to play with, but again, I wish there were more available, or better yet, hovercraft that could be customized by the player.
Remember those days when computer games were really interactive? When we could be trusted to make our own decisions?
Yep, boy, we had it easy back then, huh?
There is one neat little feature in Hi-Octane. While speeding around the track, racers have this strange tendency to get blown up. They can also get stuck in the surrounding terrain, and sometimes they just run out of fuel.
When this happens, there's a flying saucer gizmo that comes along and rescues drivers in distress. If they've been blown up, they get repaired. If they've run out of gas, they get filled, and if they're stuck, they get moved.
After the car is fixed, the saucer thingy puts the driver back on the track, and the race continues. It's a lot more interesting watching your car get picked up and put back on the road, rather than just waiting for the computer to decide you can race again.
Hi-Octane has all the features you'd expect from a racing game these days. Tournament play, single racing on each track. It even supports up to 8 players over the network.
Hey, what can we say? It's a good game, it's fun, it's action-packed, but it's just like watching Mike Tyson win a fight without a knockout. Sure, he won the fight, but he didn't do it like he should have.
Bullfrog made a good game, but they didn't do it like they could have. Everything in Hi-Octane has already been done before. It's just that Hi-Octane makes it look better.
If you get Hi-Octane, you won't be disappointed. Just be aware of what you're getting.